Hey guys, in this week's video, I'm gonna review two trades that I have talked about on my trading view last week, as well as to preview the market on three instruments, which is the dollar yen, the pound dollar, and the euro yen next week. Also, at the end of the video, I will be answering two questions which my TradingView subscriber has asked me, and I thought that it would be very meaningful to share them with you. So stay tuned and let's start rolling. Okay man, let's review last week first, where I talked about two very good trades on the dollar Swiss as well as the CAD Swiss. So last week I told my subscribers that I'm watching this dollar Swiss pattern where the bearish butterfly will complete around 101. So let's check out what happened after I posted this idea around here. Bam! It went up to my level and it came down. So questions for those of you guys who have been following this trade idea. Have I shifted my stop loss to protect my position? No. Do I expect this to continue going further southwards? Yes. And my profit target is around this low here at 98.7. So if you are already in this trade, just keep holding on to it. If you have not gone into this trade with me, I would suggest that maybe you look forward to my three ideas that I'm gonna share with you guys in this video a little bit later. Yep. So this is dollar Swift. We are up around 50 pips for now. Yep. Congratulations to those guys that you have followed. Next up is the CAD Swiss trade. So you can see that sometimes all these different currency pairs, they align and they turn around the same time. Yeah. So for CAD Swiss, we have I decided to short this on an ABCD plus a deep godly completion. So what happened eventually is that after I posted this idea, I had a few days of wait before it finally turned on Friday. Yep. So same thing, do I expect this pair to go further south? Yes. My profit target is around 75-70. Conservative traders can take profit around 76. Stop loss I have yet to adjust. I wanted to form a lower high and turn down before I adjust my stop loss to be a bit lower to lock in some profits risk-free. Yeah. So same question, if you guys have not gone into this trade with me, currently the risk to reward is horrible and I do not suggest that you guys join in. Please look forward to my trades that I'm going to preview in the next in the next minute. Yep. Okay, so for upcoming week I have few ideas lining up. The first one is on dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, what I see is that a bullish shark is actually forming on dollar yen, and I expect the dollar yen to continue coming southwards towards 111.60, where this is the zone that I will be interested to go long. Yeah, so right now it has fallen a little bit, but it has yet to reach my this entry zone. So I expect it to just keep on completing lower highs and lower lows until it comes to this zone here, where upon reaching this zone, what I expect is that I want price to have a reaction here. I want it to have maybe like candlestick reversal, a pin bar to show some strength. I hope that RSI shows some forms of bullish divergence before I actually jump in, before actually I will consider jumping in. Yeah. So for this trade itself, if I jump in around this 111.60 zone, my stop loss should be around 111, and my profit target easily I will target this level here, 114 once again. Yeah, so easily this is a 240 pips kind of a run, and I hope you guys will be on it with me when I'm taking this trade next week. Yeah. If you guys need any further explanation in words, just feel free to read all my explanation where I really spend time to make sure that you understand. Yep. Second trade I'm going to preview is on pound dollar. Yep. So what I did was I actually drew this long-term triangle. So what I see within this triangle is a bad pattern completion around 1.24. So a few things. One, I expect the dollar to keep on weakening. If dollar weakens, the pound dollar should go up. Yep. But I do not expect a super big move unless there's some fundamental news that's going to come out next week. So I'm not sure what news is there. I haven't checked the calendar, but minimally I expect, if the price reacts the second time around this 1.24, this is a type 2 trade on the bad pattern on the pound dollar, where if I enter long here, my stop loss will go about 30 pips lower, 1.2370, and my profit target will easily go 1.277, 1.2470. Yeah, so it's easily 1:2 risk to reward on this setup. If you want to read more on my explanation, please feel free to read below. Yep. Okay. Last but not least, I want to talk about Euro Yen. So I'm not sure if it's a coincidence, but another bad pattern on Euro Yen. We have a sharp pattern on the dollar yen, both pointing upwards. Yeah. So next week, Euro Yen is near to a level where a lot of bullish traders will come in due to this bad pattern. It's around 119.60. So what I expect is that I hope that price will come down and show a reaction around 119.60. So once it shows a reaction, bullish divergence, oversold on the RSI, a pin bar on this at this level, I will be interested to go long on the Euro Yen with my stop loss around 119.10. Yep. I expect this to easily move to the previous support and resistance level around 120.70. That's my profit target. Yep. So maybe another question you guys might have in your mind is that what if it does not react at this zone here? Can I just put a pending order and buy here? My suggestion is no. If this is a good zone for reversal and the market is watching this zone, it should have some reaction. It should stagnate and move sideways for a while and do a pin bar rejection of this zone before we are interested to go long. But if it just bashes through with a nice big red candle, that this level is invalidated. This whole pattern has failed, and this is what we call a failed harmonic pattern, where if you don't enter, you do not lose a single cent. Yeah. In fact, once it bashes through this zone, I will be looking for ways to go short, to trade with the trend. Yep. So here I'm done previewing the market. Last but not least, I have two questions from my readers that I would like to answer, and the first one is The first one is on from Jimmy. Yeah. So Jimmy was referring to my pound Aussie trade catch reversal around 1.58. So he says that on the weekly chart I see another bullish bad pattern. Why are we buying so much higher? So Jimmy, let me tell you what I'm thinking. Okay. So let's go back to this pound Aussie trade that Jimmy is talking about. So what I want to share with you guys is that Jimmy's question is very good. I had this question in the past when I started trading harmonics. Yeah. So how I can answer Jimmy your question is that in every single time frame, they have patterns and it will move according to the patterns. I mean in the respective time frame. So in the H4, what we see is a bullish chart. What it could do is that it could come here. Okay, let me go to the chart itself. Okay, so this pound Aussie setup was on the daily chart, and in this daily chart, I expect price to move probably 1,000 pips from the low, minimally, 65, around 500 to 600 pips off the low here. But do I just put a pending order and buy off the lows here? No, I will wait to see a reaction. If it does something like a pin bar, a rejection of this low here, that is where I'll take that as my cue to go long. If it just bashes through this zone here, then Jimmy, you are right. It could go all the way to the bad pattern that terminates around 1.52. Let me see what you are thinking. Okay, so I don't know where's your bad pattern. It could be something like this. Here. Yep, somewhere there. Yeah, this could happen, but I will not be surprised if it does another move up before coming down. Similarly, if you go to the lower time frame last week, even before this setup is completed, what I saw was that it previously did bullish shark, and it actually turned around this low here. Yeah, somewhere here. Yep. So somewhere here, bullish shark, move up, came crashing down again. So what I can say is that the lower the time frame, the smaller the move. If you trade the setup on the weekly chart, you will be expecting a few thousand pips. Yeah, for the daily chart, for this currency pair, I'm expecting around 500 to 600 minimally on this setup. Yeah, so patterns can happen across all time frames, but expect different scale of movement in different time frames. And when it happens in a lower time frame, it does not mean that the bigger time frame patterns has failed. It just needs to take more time before it will happen. You get me on this? Hope I answered the question. Yeah. Next question I have is from Sean. Yeah. So Sean said that I read the book that is available on my website. So every single pattern actually follows some kind of very strict levels. Like for the Gartley, the B point is always the 618. Yeah. So he says that on my trading view, my pattern always looks very perfect and very real. Then how do we measure whether the pattern is still valid or not? Yeah. So I'll just use one example to share with you, probably on something that we have just gone through in this video on the Euro Yen. Yep. Okay, for Euro Yen, what I did, identify is a bad pattern that terminates around 119, 886, around here. Yeah. So as you can see, a bad pattern, it has a B point. The B point should terminate around 0.5, and in this case, it actually exceeded a little bit. So for the bad pattern, the range, it should fall between 0.5 to 0.6, and it should not touch 0.618. Yeah, if it touches 0.618 or it goes somewhere super near, for example 10 pips away from the 0.618 mark, I will classify it as a Gartley instead. Yep. So the patterns will never be perfect. It doesn't matter which time frame you are trading on, and you just have to find a range. Yeah. So if you have any specific questions around this kind of like where should the points fall within, feel free to drop me a personal message on TradingView, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. Okay, I'm done with this week. I hope I answered your questions. Now it's a little bit of advertising time for me. I'm a little bit shameless on that. If you find that whatever I've shared in this video is interesting and you would like to follow me, please come to my TradingView. This is my URL. First thing is to follow me, and second thing is that if you like any of my ideas, please like my idea. Go into my idea and press the like button. I cannot like my own idea, but you can. Alright, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talk to you guys again next week. Goodbye.